All right, we're up and running, folks. Hello, Internet! Doing some Halo tonight before we do the Wonder Martin to round out our platform stuff. I have to check some things real quick. But first, got some stuff to talk about real quick. Not that. Thanks, Firefox. So, I forgot about this because I think it got announced a few days ago, but I just didn't pay any attention to it because I was like, we'll see how this goes. So, tomorrow, well, technically tonight or today, they have showed off A to Z Guide Memories of Fate at a panel at the LA Comic-Con. Tomorrow, they're having a panel from 1 to 2. It'll be Converse, that's the legacy and the future of the franchise, with Hidaki Yanaka, who's a producer for writer. There's no word on if any of this is important or if it's just going to be a talk. It's an hour long. We'll see. If anything comes out of this panel, I would not expect too much, to be perfectly honest. Apparently they do have this like little sheet of paper that you can put stickers on to show, I guess, your favorite writer or something of the main writers. And it's like, okay, cool. Otherwise, there's nothing really, like, noteworthy at the booth. Like, let me see if I can grab... Should be... I know I saw... it on Reddit earlier. Someone had a bunch of pictures of the booth. Let me see if I can find it real quick again. There it is. So here's the booth. Various Zet promotional art that's like normal. Some of the Zet's toys are on display. I swear because I don't know if it's in these pictures. Yeah. This is all standard art, as far as I'm aware. I guess people have flipped out because, you know, Shout has released these shows, and then they've released these shows. But for some reason, Double is here. And we have not gotten Double officially in the States. Granted, I look at that and go, that's probably to represent Futopia. Look, if they legitimately announce Double is getting an official release, I will flip. I will sob. I will cry tears of joy because my boys, not only do they get to be in the Super Robot Wars game, but they finally get to be released officially in English. But yeah, then they have all the main rider belts. I think all of the, like, the Heisei ones on display. And this is, like, fairly standard promotional art. Yeah, there's the belts. I'm not sure which versions of all the belts are on display. I'm sure it says. Let me see if I can hit on this. Okay, that's a DX. DX. I can't really tell any others. DX. DX. Okay, odd. They're all DXs then, because I would think that would be the CSM time Sengoku driver. That's all your main rider belts from Ace of the Rarewa. There's the Zets toys on display. Apparently this video playing in the background is just random clips from Rider. So like earlier in the pictures, that's Hayato transforming in the original series. Now we have a clip from the start of Revice. And then we have, I guess this is like the most up-to-date version of this All Rider mural. I don't think I've seen a Gav one. I remember seeing the Geats one. Yes. They have a booth at LA Comic-Con this weekend. I was talking about the booth they have and the panel they're doing tomorrow. It's just a mural of all the riders, or everyone they consider a rider, because fucking Shadow Moon is here, and I'm like, why the fuck is Shadow Moon here? He has never been considered a rider. He's literally a bad guy. He looks like a rider, but he never transforms. And I just look at that and go, okay, Shadow Moon's here. Where's fucking Tackle? Where's Tackle, you fucking cowards? Of course, he is a fan favorite, I know. But also, he is not a rider. And this is a mural of all riders. Also, I just noticed, is that fucking Pretty Dino up there? That's fucking Pretty Dino. What the fuck? Why is Pretty... Oh my god. They just hit Pretty Dino all the way back there and hoped nobody would notice. Yeah, I don't think I've seen a Gav one of these yet. I don't know if anyone else from Gav is in this, because this might have been from the start of Gav. This isn't like the highest quality picture of this mural. So once you start getting into like the middle with all this, shit starts blending together, and it's like, I can't. You have to like stare at it real hard to be able to pick out who the fuck anybody is. Yes. Like, this is the Kamen Rider Zukon. It's an official wiki, which I don't know if you would call this a wiki or not. But anyway, it's official, like, information center for rider stuff that they put out a while back. It's up to date to Gotchard. But if I click on riders here, if you look in the background, I don't know how well this will show up on stream. You can see the rider's name in the background. And as you see, there's Rider Man, but there's not one for Tackle. If you don't have your name in the background, you're not a rider, according to the Zukon. That is how the Zukon rules work. So, like, there's Ganganji from Skyrider. Not a rider. Don't worry about the repeats here. For some reason, they designate if any of the show riders showed back up in the next show, they are a different version of that rider. Don't worry about it. It's stupid. Anyway. We get over here to Black, as you see. No Shadow Moon. There's no Shadow Moon there. He's not a rider. That doesn't count. And yet he's in the mural. Yeah, V1 here from Agito. Again, doesn't count. These random people that transformed into Agito for like half a second, they don't count. Even though they're literally transformed into a copy of Agito. You know, this guy right here. Don't worry about it. The alternatives, even though they literally transform, say henshin, have a belt, don't count. What I'm saying is the rules for who is a rider and who is not a rider is essentially whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, the Black Sun version is a rider. Hell, they even call him Kamen Rider Black Sun, or sorry, Kamen Rider Shadow Moon, because here is the Black Sun page. As you can see, Black Sun, Shadow Moon. I don't know why they bothered to rename Black to Black Sun, but well, he's called Black Sun a lot in the original series, so bear in mind, Black Sun was the mature, like reboot of Black that aired on Amazon. So they went way different on the suits. Also, those little hopper legs, you can rip those off and turn them into swords. They don't grow back. Granted, Black Sun is also not immune to this because, which button would this be? The yellow button? Nope, it's the purple button. Except this gets me close enough. Is it? No. No, wait a second. Well, nope, that took me to everybody. Also, Black Sun and Shadow Moon have monster forms in the series. You can see them there. Where is she at? Oh yeah, here she is. The main female character in the series has a monster form due to events of the series. Normally it looks like this. At the end of the show, it looks like this. She has a belt. She transforms. She says Henshin. Not a writer. Even to this day, it's loose. Anywho, that's me done rambling about that. There's some folks doing some cosplays and stuff. Sir, why are you decade complete 21? I applaud the effort to make this, but also, why did you pick the ugliest thing in existence? I do applaud their effort. But yeah, if you see me flip out on Blue Sky tomorrow because they announced double, there. Otherwise, we'll see. I am coming in expecting nothing, even though it is an hour fucking long. Hey, Zets this week has the opening. Hooray. Finally get to see what the opening looks like. Some Block Keys updates real quick. A lot of these are just... let me open these up in a new tab. It'll be easier to look at them. I hope they are all the proper sizes. Yay. Block Keys showed off stuff for their 8-inch line that they're going to be showing off at Wonderfest next week. We have 7 from the Ultraman anime manga. I wish we had a name for that series so I could say that instead of the Ultraman anime manga, because it's the only way to distinguish it from anything else in the franchise, because that's just the name of it. Otherwise, I'm like, it's the Ultraman, where the Ultraman are basically Iron Man armors. That's too long. But it's 7. It's the first one they've done from this series. Which is weird because that's not the main character. But yeah, there's 7. They're doing Kuga Ultimate form, which there is the first rider in this size class from Block Keys. Curiously, it is a final form, and it is also the first final form. We're not having this debate about final forms, okay? We're not having this conversation here. Shh. But there's Kuga Ultimate form. The third Marvel Rivals figure? Because I don't think the Spidey and Venom they showed off is Legend class, although I could be wrong, but they're doing Ultron from Marvel Rivals. So you can have a more comic adjacent Ultron. I've got nothing else. They're also doing Tarn from the IDW comics in this size class. And then Kurama, who is the big fox guy from Naruto. Hooray! I have no investment in Naruto, but here is Foxman. Also, I wish Halo would stop resetting my video settings to full screen. I prefer it borderless. Thank you very much. I don't know if Windows is doing it or NVIDIA is doing it. It could be either or. NVIDIA likes to reset my settings all the time. Because it thinks these certain settings are optimal, and I'm like, shh. Shh, I like my settings a certain way. Maybe I'll also have a set of blog in like 15 minutes or so. We'll see. I figured. I was not immediately did not immediately have my hands on the controller, so I got exploded. Let's try not to hit my teammate there. Oh, God. Uh-oh. No, no. Yeah, I saw the conversation about the sheet of paper they have that folks can put a little red circle sticker on. I was just like, it means nothing until something happens. Like, it has to be because we cover video games all the time on, like, our podcast. So I have to care to some extent when things get announced. I.e., I sometimes have to remember that, you know, Wolverine's technically been announced for like several years, and that trailer we got at the State of Play is the second only time we've ever seen Wolverine. And also, nothing they showed off was technically gameplay. Ah, damn, that sucks. Yeah. Like, some of those are probably, like, some finishers and stuff. But, like, moment-to-moment gameplay that the player will actually experience, like, 90% of the time in the game, that did not show that. No one in particular. There is no one on call. I'm just talking. I'm just speaking out loud. I guess technically you, Devil's Bite Eve. Eve. 'Cause, But yeah, like having to basically have to remember that stuff and commit that to some part of my memory. Makes me very hesitant to care about things, about the promise of things, about the possibility of things, because I know what that looks like in the video game industry. It means, hey, here's this thing, see you in 5 years. Maybe, if we're lucky. Yes, that's a word for it. Hype. I can be excited for a game. I guess I can be hyped for a game and excited for a game, but that game has to be tangible. It has to be real to some extent, i.e. that release has to be within a time frame that I feel like I can commit to. I can grasp. Like Super Robot Wars Y. That thing was announced, I think, like 5 months before it came out. When they announced that game and said, hey, it comes out here, and then slowly rolled out information about it, I got excited and hyped. Because, hey, this is something I'm excited for, and it feels tangible. Like, I didn't care about Time Stranger. Because bear in mind, the Digimon story game that would become Time Stranger was announced for years. Because they announced it at a Digifest. Just untitled. They said they were working on another story game. They just didn't give a title, but they just said it would focus on the Olympus 12. And they announced that like 4 years ago at this point, I think. But once that game became real, and we actually got to see it in action and see what it looked like, and had an actual fucking date for it, then I gave a shit. Then I cared. Then I got hyped for it because, oh look, video game, doing video game things. Hooray! So, like, the idea of, like, here is a survey. So, like, for a lot of things of just, like, here's a nondescript thing to show your interest in something, I go, I don't care. Yeah. So, like, when it comes to writer releases, it's just like, yeah, I can be excited when Discotek's putting out stuff because they have a track record of going, hey, here's stuff. We have a policy of get it out to you within 6 months of release unless shit happens. And, oh, look, 90% of their releases make it within that time frame. So when they announce a thing, I can be excited for it. But the idea of, hey, Shout might announce something, I go, all right, we'll see. Oh, no. Aw. Fair. It is a certain type of game. I feel like I like Spider-Man, but that's because I like the Arkham games and they're the same gameplay style. And the same writing style. Or not really the same writing style. The same idea when it comes to adapting a comic book character. Mm-hmm. That's fair. Yeah. What's funny is that that Sinister Six sequence, that was their E3 demo. Like that chase sequence with Vulture leading into the start of that cutscene, they being the Sinister Six, that was at E3. That was on the E3 main stage, basically. Yeah, probably should have saved that one. But I guess they wanted something exciting for E3, and I'm like, to be honest, I don't think there's another sequence in that game that would make that would be exciting. That'd be that like generate that much excitement. That would not be a major spoiler, even without context. Because without context, you're just like, oh, this must be like some start of the game and the prisoners get out and stuff. Like, you almost think it's like the start of Arkham. Where it's like, oh, there's a prison break and that sets up the game. And it's like, no, you're like 3/4 of the way through the game when that happens. That is how deep in that game you are. I honestly forgot about that sequence when I played it. I forgot that sequence was already shown off. I was just like, oh yeah, oh, this is cool. Yeah, like the promise of possible Rider Blu-rays from Shout. I'm just like, if it happens, it happens. If it's not, I'm not wasting my time on this. Like that panel for Rider is getting streamed on YouTube. And I'm like, well, I'll have it on in the background while I'm doing other stuff, and we'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure it is technically more than halfway, because after that, it's quite literally like your major plot points, if I remember correctly, are the Electro Vulture fight, the Rhino fight, the Mr. Negative fight, and then Doc Ock. There is actually not that much left of the game after that scene. Yeah. Rhino Scorpion, right. I forgot. Right, Scorpion's in that one. But yeah, there's not much left because I'm pretty sure directly after that scene, Ock releases Devil's Breath in Times Square. And that basically puts the game on the clock. Or basically puts you on the clock. Metaphorically speaking. And then Spider-Man 2 took everybody off the table. Possibly. which feels so weird for Spider-Man 2 to have done. It's just like, well, everybody's dead now. And I'm like, who's showing up in a third one of these now? I say possibly because there is a cut, what seemingly is a hidden cut area that confirms, I think Rhino's dead, but there's nothing else in game that says Rhino's dead. Right, but that's in the cut area. That's in that hidden area, so the canonicity and accepted part of that is questionable. Which is the only reason I say that, is because where it is not technically reachable in-game. Right. Like, the Beetle existing in this universe, I wouldn't, like... Just because the DLC exists in terms of it was planned for does not mean that Beetle will exist. Also because we don't know what the fuck that beetle really is. Right, chameleon does exist, but that was, again, in-game. That was a thing you actually saw, because that's a side quest in the game. That's not even audio files. That's just, he literally says, I'm here, basically, at the end of a side quest in 2. So... He is canonical, and he exists in this universe. Oh, talking about... Okay. Right. Audio files, like, accessible audio files in the game, or audio files that are hidden in the data of the game, because that is 2 different things. Okay, again, if it's hidden in the data, then I would not put much stock into it, because, like, yes, that means it was planned, but that doesn't mean they actually exist in the context of the game, is the short and long of that. I say this just kind of like the general rule of thumb is when it comes to cut and cancel content, when it comes to that stuff, do not immediately accept that that stuff, the existence of that stuff means it's in you. That means it's in universe. It means it was planned and it's a possibility, but that could be recontextualized into something else later down the line. That could be reworked into anything. It happens. So, I tend to be like, oh, that's cool to know, but like, in terms of they actually exist, I'm like, well, not yet. They still need to put them in the game. Having all the trouble on queue today. Yeah, I saw that, and I saw who's trying to possibly buy them out, and I'm like, great. Just great. I'm also like, well, BA's not doing a whole lot these days anyway. Well, they're not doing a whole lot that I would care about. Nah. I was about to say, if it's one of the Switch Link's... Oh, the Link's Awakening remake. Okay. I assume you're doing the Link's Awakening remake, since you've been doing Switch stuff. I know Tommy doesn't care for how that game looks, but I kind of dig it. Where are balls? I tried to not get... that. Yep, killed the teammate there on accident. Sorry. No! Got it. Oh, yeah. Fuck. Where is this other guy? No. Catch it. Got it. Damn it. Well, me and that guy traded. Look. I got him, but died, so that didn't help. Fuck. Ah, no.
Red team, 1 minute to win.
Oh. What? What? Killed me? Did the rocket get me? I just didn't hear it? Or kerfuffled there.
Red team, 30 seconds to win.
Ah, you bitch. Damn it. Let me back out a queue real quick. Okay, so we're a little ways out from the next Soto set, so block will be a while. Fair enough. So,
About trying to fix the releases kind of deal.
will it not cooperate?
Oh, I think I've got more going on than I realized, and I might have to redo that from the ground up kind of deal.
Wah, wah.
I think it was limitations of the API, so I slapped together what would work.
Mm,
And I'm realizing that as I'm trying to manipulate with stuff. And I keep stripping farther and farther back, trying to find out what I can do to fix certain things. And the more I'm pulling, the more I'm like, oh no.
mm.
So, yeah. It'll be like that for a little while.
Well,
It
would
will
you
not be
like
as easy of a fix as I thought it would be.
some possible information about the Halo 1 remake?
Not really, because they're going to turn it into some kind of multiplayer only garbage that they can try to monetize to death and back.
But wait. Not quite. So, according to this possible leak, which take or leave it. So a developer who co-developed Master Chief Collection is helping Halo Studios with the remake, particularly with programming and design. It's not certain affinity. Sprint is included in the current build of the game. Level redesigns are coming, specifically a rework of the library to make it less repetitive. The engine is a mix of UE5 and Blam. UE5 will do the graphics, Blam will do the under the hood stuff. And a separate Halo multiplayer project is still in the works. It will potentially be a long-term live service title.
So what I'm hearing is this is going to turn into they are essentially making the sequel to Infinite.
Maybe.
Because if you start mucking with the level layout, then that means that you can't utilize the AI logic for the enemies. You have to create new, which means it's going to feel different than the original, which was where Anniversary actually capitalized off of.
A live service game for Halo is basically a separate project from the Halo 1 remake. Aren't you excited for a live service Halo game that will never end? And will probably be multi-platform as well. I could just hear the dissatisfaction and just like, no across the board. God, kill it.
I don't understand why someone thought that was a good idea.
The remake or a live service Halo game?
Yes.
just all of the above, just like everything with Halo these days.
Because I'm sitting here thinking, okay, who else would be dumb enough to go along with these changes that have actually helped with anything pertaining to the Master Chief Collection? Because the CE part of it is a port of the PC version that we had from way back when I think at the time, wasn't it Saber that helped with that?
I think so.
Who also helped with Anniversary and understood that they were not redeveloping the wheel, they were just putting a new coat of paint on it. So I don't think it would be them. I'm just like, I'm curious of who would be stupid enough to even bother to help with that. Because this sounds like a train wreck from day one.
Someone who got paid a lot of money and was like, fuck it, they're paying us. It'll be a shit show, but they're paying us at least.
The only way I could probably justify C getting any kind of like core change kind of deal, like levels, anything of that nature, would be if it was a case of they got all of the developers from the original game back to kind of do this is, if we made it now, what it would be. Because that would probably work.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yesterday, slow, boring, and everything has too much goddamn health.
Yep.
Like, good lord, cut everything's health in half. Half! And maybe the game is, like, serviceable then. Maybe. Like, damn. Like, Duels of the Roses has its quirks and its problems, but like, damn, I'll take that 1,000 times over this thing.
Oh. I just realized that it was saying that I was AFK, apparently. So that probably wasn't helping Q. Granted, if Q had, actually done its job, it wouldn't have put me as AFK.
Yeah. Well, while we wait, would you like to see the official results from the LA Comic-Con poll of, I guess, what show is your favorite or what your favorite writer is?
If it doesn't cause yours to go AFK, I guess.
It should be fine. I should just move this stick here and I should be good for a couple minutes.
Maybe. I alt-tabbed the other day and it decided to immediately do it, so there's no telling.
So there is the poll results. By poll results, I mean...
the random stickers?
Yes.
Yeah. I think that's a little odd on what I would have expected, actually.
Build has a ton because they're layered on deep.
Yeah. I would not have expected that one out of all of it.
Also, I love how half of these are cut from promo images. Half of them are like the basic pictures of the suits. Just like the sourcing on these images is dumb. Also, poor Ghost. Only 2 people. Also, Gotchard has like 3. Which just makes me go, oh. That's as many
Fair, but if I have to pick between Gotchard or Gav, I hate saying it, but Gotchard would be the one. for me, kind of deal between them two, because Gav just never grabbed my attention.
Shadow Moon wouldn't be there because he's not a main writer, and I believe that is supposed to be for the shows, since there's Ichigo in then V3, but no Nico, so it's supposed to be for the shows. That's as many technically shows there are for a writer at the moment. If the three of them are technically movies.
Also, it's unfair for Zets.
Mm-hmm. Because it just started.
I think there's potential there.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think it can outdo Double or Gaim? No. Do I think it's got potential to be up there with them? Oh, yeah.
Shit, he's up there.
No.
I was hoping to clash on this guy and he would fall off the edge, but he didn't.
I clashed with him the first time and then got him the second time.
Gain the lead.
And you're dead. You hit that way too early, Jennifer.
No, I got him. I just didn't get the other guy.
No, not you.
Oh, okay.
I was paying attention to the wrong one.
Man, I missed.
I knew what I did as I jumped, and I had nothing to do but commit to that at that point. I was going to say there's a second one here. If I don't lose to him, I'm losing to someone else.
I got bonked.
Oh boy.
I threw a grenade and that left me open. We got an invisible guy behind all of you. And he just stood still and got me.
Okay, hi. Invisible guy finally got me after I clashed with his teammate twice. You do. How long is that invisibility for?
An eternity, apparently.
Jesus.
I went too early. Damn it.
Oh god. I don't know what just happened there, but... No.
Shit.
Yep. I should not have went up here. I should not have went up here.
Gotcha. Got him with the mix. Got him with the mix.
Thank God he missed that frickin' grenade. No. Ow.
Double kill.
Double.
Don't ask. I don't know how I got this many grenades. I'm just throwing.
Well, I sacrificed myself to get that stick.
Goodbye.
I shouldn't have.
Ow. I can't help but think that was partially my fault because I had started grenade throwing.
Shit.
No. No. No.
Got him.
Dang it.
No.
Yep, paid attention to the wrong one there, did we? Not you, the one that I just was fighting. Yep, I knew I was dead for that. But I was taking someone with me, and I can get the teammates a lot easier than I can get that one guy. The rest of the team does not know how to do swords. Just saying.
Ooh, I'm glad he missed, because he would have got me otherwise.
I had the red reticle. I should have did it. I should have did it and just hoped that would work.
I did damage there? Okay, game, sure. I didn't think I touched him at all. And too early. And too late.
He had the high ground.
He had the high ground by jumping.
Yeah. No. Not doing that again.
5 minutes remaining.
Not doing that again, good sir.
Game over.
You just... You were not able to tie with him. I could tie with him every time.
Yeah. They add stuff to the queue because apparently nobody's playing Action Sack at all. That should help. We get a panel tomorrow for Ryder at this LA Comic Con, and I'm like, I can't wait for nothing to be announced.
I mean, they could announce one thing, that we're going to get the rest of Zets.
Ah, yes, that show that we know.
Right? I mean, that's an announcement. Doesn't mean it's anything new, but I mean, it's an announcement.
I love that people kept looking at the banners that they have up, and shit, they had a shotgun.
Darn it.
It's the main writers for all the shows that Shout has released, except coincidentally, Double is there. Which has made people go, ooh, Double announcement? And I'm like, if we're
We wouldn't
lucky.
get that lucky.
Yeah. Shit. I had no shield.
Well, I made up for it. I know I stole that kill, but
That's
Yuns
fine.
Yuns were in the regen field, so I was like, yeah, no, you might need help on that.
One guy on their team's AFK. Maybe.
Hey. Ow.
Oh god, they were up there. I'm also like, you know, that could just as easily be their substitute in for Pluto PI, because they keep, when they talk about things that have been officially released in English in terms of Rider, they coincidentally don't mention any of the Discotech stuff or the Media Blaster stuff, but do mention Pluto PI.
Gain the lead.
Oh shit, I bounced that one. Back in my
Sorry.
face.
Fuck him. Got the double off of it. That works. And you're dead. They're up above me. I just killed a teammate. Because I was trying to throw grenades and didn't know I had people following me. I can't platform tonight. I can't platform tonight.
Oh my god. It's too far away for the melee to kick in.
Ow. Oh, I'm dead for a little while because of that throw.
If you want to pull out the pistol, you should kill somebody with it.
Hi. I love that they threw a regen down and was sitting in it, so I just popped the regen as I'm running towards them. We want to play regen? We'll play regen. Hi. Ooh.
That one man is bound and determined to kill somebody with a pistol.
Yeah, and we've got one teammate that is bound and determined for me to stick him in the back of the head with the sticky because he keeps running in front of me as he sees I'm throwing grenades. It's like, dude, you see what I'm doing. Ow, shotgun. Okay. Nope, that's not where that grenade was supposed to go. The teleporter I go. Yep, bless. Hi, guys. Yes, that was a suicide run. Yes, I don't regret anything. Wang.
Oh, shit!
Mistakes were made. Nice.
I
How
was just lucky
get
you
me
did.
in that, I will never know.
Neither do I, because I'm just like, I'm gonna stick him and he's gonna die to it.
I legitimately have zero ideas on how you did not stick me in that.
Ow, they have a sniper.
Yeah, I know. I've been trying to get rid of the sniper for like the last 4 lives. It's not working.
Yeah.
Yep, I shouldn't have actually telegraphed my location. I should have backed off and waited. Haha. Again, I almost walk into you. Throwing a sticky.
Thankfully, he walked off to the side. Otherwise, he would have just blew me up in the process.
I just come through the teleporter to see you throwing a sticky right past my head, and that's why I was like, again, I've done that. Oh, even though I'm hitting a problem with the releases, I did flip back over and I've got Prime 2's logic part working, so.
Yay. That's something.
Yeah. Now that I can actually, read the RDV game files, it's a little easier.
Slayer.
I'm still having to modify some of the code, though. Because of it not being in the same format.
Hmm. Oh, they got the Rockets.
Yep, I was not going up there because of that.
I just saw him. I jumped in jetpack. I was like, I hope he misses.
Tied the leader. Gained the lead.
Why did I pick the sniper up? Yep.
Lost the lead.
I was hoping he was out of ammo. He wasn't.
Nope. Nope.
Tied the leader.
Oh.
That's not good. That's not good at all. He's got the sniper and he knows exactly where I'm at. Yep.
Lost the lead.
Ow. He's still got the sniper.
Yep. I got one of them. I don't know which one, but I got one of them.
And he's got a shotgun. And he's got a shotgun. Uh-huh. It's like he's on the other side. He's gonna snipe me. Okay, that was not what I was expecting to happen out of that, but that works.
What? I disagree, game.
It's fine. I made up for it. Got a double kill off of that.
Apparently there's a sniper on that
Oh my
end.
god, that... Alright. What? I disagree with that game. He's gonna come down here and kill me. Oh!
Double kill.
I got the guy in there with it. Good. You bitch!
Oh my god, can someone not kill him?
Shit.
Well, I tied with him. That was better than nothing. Thank God someone finally killed him.
Oh god damn it!
That did not do anything of what I wanted.
Now he has the rockets.
Again.
Yeah.
Because he's the one that started out with the rockets, and I'm willing to bet that's, yeah.
Apparently nobody's killed him because he's on a running riot.
I watched it say someone killed him, though.
Oh, you...
I literally watched it. So that tells me something's going wonky there. No. No, we're done with that. No sword for you. For the love of God. Sword coming up middle elevator, probably. Nice.
I think I got the sword guy.
busted his
But the
shield.
sniper's
No,
on the
you
other
didn't.
end.
Sword's over here.
Fuck fucking bitch!
Oh, sword guy was over here.
Hmm.
Looks like he might have already died because he didn't have the sword.
Oh my god.
Nice. Someone picked up the assist off of that.
Draw. Thanks. Thanks, game.
Revenge.
Nice.
No.
Nice. Nice.
It's tie still.
I don't care. Almost he died.
No.
Ow.
I saw
Ow.
that. I saw him sneak. I saw the other guy camping there waiting to snipe us. I saw him. It's like, bitch.
I don't care. I will tie with you. Ow.
Yeah, no, apparently he didn't die. Sweaty camping little bastard.
I'm almost positive that I saw it said someone pummeled him. Or killed him with grenades or something. Well, at least we don't have to deal with him on this map.
Hooray.
It's DMRs is the main reason I say that. Cloaker.
Just means like, yep, they're in there.
Or not.
We probably were lower. Got him.
I was gonna say I can't hit the broadside of a barn apparently tonight, so
Bridge was in the way for me, so I was like, I can't hit this man.
hello. Where'd that grenade come from?
Oh. Shot teammate.
Where are they?
Oh, one of them was trying to be sneaky and got assassinated for it.
Huh.
Oh, there's only
Left.
2 of them.
Then I don't feel so bad in tying.
Hello, sir. Good Lord. No awareness on that man. None. I was walking behind him trying to get the assassination. Reloading, and he took an eternity to turn around. Also, yeah,
I
that's...
forgot the button. I forgot the button to change the grenade. Dear God, I forgot the button to change grenade. Okay, then we are just dealing with what I've got because I'm too stupid to play game.
Also, 2 of the people we had to deal with last game left.
Yeah, but they weren't the annoying two.
Yeah. Oh, I was about to say I'm gonna die here because I got the grenade on me. Oh, look, a sword.
I popped him, but it was too late, so. We got someone down below us. Coming up the bridge. Apparently they keep spawning down here, or they keep coming in from down here. One of the two. Yep. You kind of telegraphed your spot there with the cloaking, good sir. Up the lift.
Revenge.
Down the lift. Hi.
I was about to say I got him.
Headshot.
I helped because I popped the shield. Oh, and I missed. Ow. Oh well.
Darn it. Trying to get in the cubby up there. I missed. Someone's in the cubby, ain't they? No.
Sir, did you spawn next to me and just be like, oh, I'm not going to attack them? It is 2v4. We should not be teabagging them. Come on. That's just mean. They're trying.
Hi.
Hi.
They're under me. Or they're in there, one of the two? I can't tell. Probably under. Up the lift. I know that.
Yeah, they're hiding. they're hiding in
You
here.
found them.
Yeah.
You found them. I was like, wait, I know where they're at.
Someone doesn't realize going invisible telegraphs his location. It's probably the same person who has the situational awareness of a blind person.
Probably.
Damn.
There's someone down here.
Back here.
Are you literally taking it? Ow.
Damn, he got them.
That was my fault. And he's probably dead. Yep. Stop that.
Dang it.
Our team apparently has teabagging noobs.
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes remaining.
Dang it! Really? Really? You're gonna teabag me? Sir! Sir!
Yeah, 'cause I don't know which of us are doing it.
No, one of them teabagged me.
Yeah, they don't know which one of us is doing it.
Hmm.
Revenge.
I know where you're at. I am going to come down here and say hello. Yep. Okay, he's dead. I just needed to know exactly where he was at. You, good sir, are now dead to me.
Ah, dang it, he got me. He went to the other side of this glass right here, and I'm just standing there like, sir, did you... Sir, I'm right here. I saw you walk over there invisible. Sir.
He's dead. I am definitely playing around. I am not
Same.
even trying to remotely be serious.
Same.
I have died in the stupidest ways. Because I'm like, eh. Did he go back in this room?
No.
Okay. He just went up. No, he didn't. Where'd he go?
He's on this, like, middle floor. Ow.
Bye. The other one's up a level. Yeah, the other one's dead. I've got to give them credit. They're actually trying.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, this is a match where you just run out in the middle and hope that the game ends quick. I smacked you, didn't I?
No.
Oh, okay. Did you just come up the lift?
He did.
Yeah. Sorry. I just hear yoink. I'm like, oh crap.
I'll get it the third time.
I thought you died.
No.
So that was my fault. And then I just did that. And I'm like, oh, well, that was not what I wanted to do. Are you really gonna do this again? Okay.
Oh, they spawned down below.
Actually, yeah, they were gonna do this again. Okay, well, on that note, then we're just gonna sit here.
1 minute remaining.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Ah, darn it.
30 seconds
Yep,
remaining.
that was an assassination. Yep, one of them has absolutely no ability to utilize the motion tracker whatsoever, because I
Yep.
watched that. And it's this one, by the way. I just got assassinated again.
10 seconds
And I
remaining.
saw that coming, so I didn't care to die.
Oh.
Ow. I love that I just didn't care to die because I knew that one was fixing to get assassinated again by the same person.
Guess we can swap over now on that note.
That works. If I could button. Did it really not download my save data even though I told it to do that? You know what? It'll be fine. I've got a room up.
All right.
Oh, it still keeps each of our individual save file data? That's
I-
interesting.
I guess so.
I was not expecting that. Because where it didn't download mine, I'm on the new game, so that works. Should be ready then.
All right, I'll take the stream down. We'll be right back with Wonder here in a second, folks.